Hello, hello. All right, we're here. Now we got some audio. Can you guys hear me? You should be able to hear me now. I don't have my headphones on to check it. All right, let me get my other stuff up. We're going to do a bit of a full port. Not really full port, but kind of a play on full port at open here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Actually, hold on. Let's see, 4, 8, 12. Yeah. 20, it should be like 90 ticks. We'll see. What up, CT? What up? I'm going to do a little bit of a full port play here at open. Basically, if the gap is up, I'm going to go long. If the gap is down, we're going short. Just messing around, CT. Just messing around. You know, I got much to do here. Actually, I do have some stuff to do, but I'm going to mess around here at open. I don't know if 3 minis might be too much. 3 minis could be too much. Can I come back from 3 minis? If I lose 1,500, maybe. You like watching the casino, but you're not like going to the casino? You're the market trader guy. Ah, nice. You're taking the 2-minute opening range. I have never tried that. Never tried the 2-minute opening range. I do need to, oddly enough, My Funded Futures did some weird stuff to me on Friday. What up, I Love Music? Pinching pennies. Cut the position in half. You think so? Well, it's one of those where it's like, you know, either goes or it doesn't. I don't know. They only paid me, so it's weird. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. They paid, so I requested the $1,200 payout, and I think they only paid me like $1,165. I don't know why. Because there's no split, right? With Take Profit Trader for 454. Is there a split with Take Profit Trader? I thought it was like until you made a certain amount. CT Discord. Who is CT Discord? I don't know. Is that yours? Yeah, they only sent me $1,158.50 of my $1,200 that I requested. So I don't know. I don't know why. Well, it's not usually a split with My Funded Futures. I think maybe until you make a certain amount. I think that was my first payout, and it's supposed to be per account. I'm not 100% sure. When is their sale end? Doesn't their sale end pretty soon too? Let me see. I want to pick up a couple of the accounts too for their sale before it ends. Oh, Cove. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, pinch and pennies, we might. What up, Sherry? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know that, yeah, I know Take Profit is, but I didn't know that, I didn't know My Funded Futures took a split. Not sure. Let's see. See, I requested 1,200 and they paid me $1,158. They're really kind of weird. We'll gap down. If we get positive news, we'll gap up. It's most likely we have negative news. I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea. Just whichever it goes, I'm literally just pressing the button. And whatever happens, happens. Very simple strategy. You press the button. You just press button. See which way she go. See, look right here. Ugh. So I requested $1,200 and it did a 96% profit split with me. And I got 1158. So I'm not quite sure why. That's never happened before. It's always been 100%. Unless I hit some sort of total that maybe it's a total payout amount. I don't really know. Now we got a minute and a half here. Thank you, Sherry. You play that too when you can. I love that. A little 50 EMA touch. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it does that sometimes. I love music, and it's kind of what I'm going to try to do today. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, either works or it doesn't. If it doesn't work, we lose money. What up, Takamura? If it doesn't work, we lose money. Right? That's it. No, CT, they don't hold back anything from affiliates at all. Never had anything held back. I don't quite know why that is. All right, so the idea here is pretty simple, guys. If it gaps up, I'm going to get long. If it pulls back and stops me out and goes without me, that's okay. If it gaps down, we're going to get short. That's all we're doing. That's it. Simple. Simple. Just on a brand new Bulenox funded account, so we're not really risking much here. So I'm going to go down to 2. I think we're going to gap up, but we'll see. Nope, down it is. We're short. I'm going to take one off right there. Actually, why did it not? Well, let me buy one. What's going on? What in the world is going on here? Come on, Bulenox. It's gonna be craziness. What are we doing? Holy smokes. I don't know what happened there, guys. What? Bulenox froze. Did you guys see that? It just froze. I have no idea if I made money or not. $29. You gotta be kidding me. What up, trading for pips? Mad Moxie in the house. I mean, what was that? I don't understand. I do not understand that. I mean, I was in 2. I tried to buy 1 to get out of it. I know I have a bracket on, but that shouldn't matter. That's so weird. So, shorted to the VWAP. I don't know where the VWAP is. Never shows up. Bulenox is being wild today. I mean, look at this. I literally just hit the button again. You guys saw that, right? Am I in a trade? Oh, you mother... This is dirty as hell, dude. Come on, man. You gotta be freaking kidding me here. I literally hit the button like 15 seconds ago. And it filled me... I was at like 4,986 and it filled me 14 points lower. That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. I should be getting out of the trade like relatively soon. And instead, we're nowhere near the TP. I'm going to have to, if this blows up this account, then I'm going to send them this video. Because that is quite annoying. I mean, like, I understand a little. I mean, like, that's crazy. Break up the 2 minute. Pick it up 210. Let's go. Still think it moves lower here, but like that's just super annoying. I want to see ES test that 32. We'll see if it can get there. Right now at 35. That happened twice. Like, I don't understand that. All right, let's see if we get this push lower here. Kind of annoyed there. Where's the VWAP at? All right, CT. I don't know how long I'll be on. I use Replicanto and Quantower. I don't have a copier on right now. I do not have a copier on. 501 is the VWAP. What up, Dylan? I'm just annoyed here because like we should be short from like 87, 86 area, and literally filled me 14 points lower. All right, Pension Pennies and CT, appreciate you guys. Still think ES makes it to 32, maybe even lower here. So kind of annoying there, kind of annoying. Now we're going to have to move our stop up, which basically risk the account. So annoying. What is going on? Anybody else get any kind of weird delay like that at open? It was so strange. Like this, that it happened when I entered my trade, and then the first one I tried to like peel one off at like 7-8 points. It didn't do it, and it delayed 15 or 20 seconds, and then all of a sudden I was in 4 minis. I was like, what the hell? Like, and I hit buy. I didn't even hit sell, so I have no clue how I was in 4 minis. Stock Tiger said something of the same thing. Yeah, I have no clue how I was in 4 minis there. No clue. Because I literally bought, and if I'm short and I buy, then it should take me out of the position. So, yeah, we'll see, Idris. I don't know. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay if it, you know, I'm gonna send them the video if this blows the account, because I feel like they should do something about that. They gotta fix it. What up, Pine Tree? Oh, you loaded something similar last week at Open. Pine Tree, are you on Quantower today? I just had some severe delay, data delay on Quantower. I didn't see anything on the chart that said like, whatever, you know, data latency or whatever it normally says. Didn't see anything on the chart that said that, so I'm not quite sure. We'll see what happens here. Let's see if it can push lower. I mean, I still think it runs that low down there, but Who is streaming? Pine Tree? All right, come on. Hit the first target here so we can get out of this trade. So I can go break even. I'm going to go break even right there at the 60, I guess, once it pushes through the 60. Probably just get stopped out on the rest, but that's all right if we do. Just a little bit of an annoyance, you know? All right, I'm going to go break even here. I want to see it just run lower. Continue. Take out that first target. ES is approaching the 32 there. I'm going to go ahead and take one off. Make something on it, I guess. That's annoying, though. Should be up quite a bit, and we're not. Yeah, I can understand the volatility is crazy, but it's not. Like, this is not really... I know Bulenox does that sometimes at the close, like in the final minute. You can't enter a trade, exit a trade, or make an adjustment for like 20, 30 seconds. It's kind of delayed. I don't know that we make it through the 450 here, to be honest with you. ES is at 34, got support at 32. All right, I'm going to lock something in here. I'm going to lock in 5 points. Lock in $100. Let's see if it can go. Can she roll lower? I don't know. The sad thing is like this would have paid quite nicely had I just, you know, had we left on the original entry there. Let's trail this down close. Lock it in 13 points. We kind of expected to bounce off the 50. If it can get to the 50, I'll probably just cover. All right. We're out there, up $410 on that funded account. So let's look at our entries here. I mean, like, this is annoying because, like, both entries we were delayed on. So let's kind of look and see what happened there at open. So we got short at 509, right? And then somehow we took a loss here. It's almost like it tagged us into a long right there. You see that? So it looks like it took us out of the short, tagged us into a long, and then covered the long here for a loss. Right? 4 minis is what it looks like. Then I press the short button again at 87, and it fills me at 72. And we cover down here at 50, 60. So, I mean, if you're looking at, like, if we, you know, we were looking for 40 points, and there it would have been. But, yeah. Anyways, we got out of it in the green, so I guess I'm not going to complain about it. Up $410 on that account right there. So, not going to complain, I guess. I guess there's worse things that could have happened. Could have been a blow up. Open position at close on your Take Profit Trader Pro account was active at open. I traded, but they switched it off 4 hours after open. That's weird. You had an open position at close, so like after 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. Yeah, that blows your account, right, with them. You gotta be exited the position, I think, at 59 after or something like that. Something along those lines. Well, we'll look for another spot. Let's switch over. Okay, I was looking at the 5 minute here. Still no inside bar on the 5 minute. Yeah, I'm looking to. I mean, it'd really be nice to make some money this week on the Take Profit Trader. So. I put my headphones on so I can hear. Yeah, Yoji, that sucks. You gotta hate when that happens. Is that a bullish harami? Not yet. 1 minute. The problem with it, like, it is. I don't know, though. What do you guys think? I mean, do we hold? What would be the stop on it? 20 points. Targets 18. I mean, I do think it makes sense to kind of retrace into this gap here. But I don't like the wicks on the top of them like that. This is one I'm really kind of unsure about. The risk to reward is not there either, but I'm not sure. Do we take it? I don't know. I don't think it technically is because it's above the body of the candle. But kind of retracing up into here into the 492s maybe makes sense. The 8th Asia market, but decided to hang out. All right, appreciate you, Black Phoenix. Really kind of hard to tell. Short here, put the stop at the high. Let's do it. Why not? I'm going to go stop to break even at the 60 level again. Kind of left that liquidity down there. It might just put in a higher low and go here. Who knows? Looks like it might be bearish engulfing here. I think 60 is a safe break even. Getting some wild delay again. Even just dropping a stop. All right, I'm going to drop the stop into break even here. I know I'm not quite to the 60, but it should just go now if it's going to go. Watching the ES, if it hits the 32 first, I'm going to cover. ES at the 34 there. And stopped out. Looks like it's just going to go without me. What up, Futures Trader? Up $421 there after that break even. If the ES loses at 32, I think we can push down. Let's kind of look at what we're looking for here on the Mancini information. He would like to see this wick from 2 o'clock ran. So he'd like to see us run this and then recover 515 to have a really good setup for a squeeze there. So on the ES, that's kind of his dream scenario. So he would be something like sweep this, recover the 15. This would be your buy. That'd be your buy there. And then take it level to level back up to 32. So it's kind of what I've got marked out there. That's why I'm thinking that we may pull back. We don't have to, right? We can certainly push up. But, yeah, I think so too, Michael. I think that gap down. I mean, if you look at the same wick over here on the Nasdaq, then you're looking at that wick there. So if you're looking at the exact same wick, that's where it would need to be. Nice bullish gap at 440, though. There is. So we'll kind of see what it does there. I think that it can, you know, we can move lower. Maybe this would be our target here. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, we appreciate it. We're at 6,934 subs. Can we get to 7,000? At 7,000, there's going to be a huge party. Not really, but huge. It's going to be a huge party. I don't really like this gap anyway, Michael, to be honest with you. It's too small. If I step back from this chart, I can't see that. This gap is way more obvious to me. And we broke it. We did just put an inside bar that that first inside bar that Pine Tree normally takes. Is he going to take it? Oh, he's in it. These never works for me. North Korea is sending more troops to Russia. The best party. Do we have a pivot at 447, looks like? I mean, yes, holding that 32 level's pretty strong for now. Not really moving around very much so far. Little gap down there. What do we got? 68 points to the downside. $17, 18 point stop here. I was cutting grass today. I got like dirt in my eyes. Even though I had on glasses. Had on sunglasses and I still got dirt. Boom, boom, boom. So yes, holding up there 35s. I mean, I don't know. We could push back up into here and see, but Pip says, I've been working on my garden. You have like an acre? Dang. That's a big garden. Yeah, I don't know. I cut grass. It's like 7, 8 acres. You know, I got a big zero turn, but like the dust just kicks up. And just gets in my eyes. Haven't really ate much today. Need to get some food after we do this stream here. Trying to find a spot to enter though. Pushing up here, 72s. Yes, holding that level there. Oh. Thinking about long in here, to be honest, for the push up into the gap. Feeling like it. Feeling like maybe a long might be okay. Oh, you're on 10 acres. Nice. That's a big yard. I like it. Should we long into the 490 here? You can take a little 10-point stab. Might just get wrecked on it, but I'm going to try it anyway. Sweep to 445, swing low. Yeah, I was thinking it would sweep that, but let's see if we can get a little run through the 490 here. Just a small scalper. Want to see this next candle open up bullish. If it opens up bearish, then we're in trouble. At 487 right there, I'm going to go stop to break even. And I might even take this off at 90. Sometimes you get a little 90 drama. I'll take it off at 89.50 or right there. Let's just take it there. Little scalper there, up 550. Price doesn't sweep the 445 swing, it goes to the gap. That could be a good short. That's true too. I just heard an extra beep. Let's just make sure. All right, I don't see anything. How many football fields would be equivalent to my yard? I'm only on like 1 acre over here. Acre. I think it's a little over an acre. So not very many here. Maybe like 2. I don't even know how big an acre is in comparison to a football field. Let me see. But Crystal's is, she's on 8 acres. An acre of land is 75% of a football field, so it's not even a full football field. So 8 acres would be like 5, probably 5 football fields. So over 490, we can continue up. Yeah, it looks like that way to me too. You might get a little SMT here if the ES kind of runs up into that 547 area first, and maybe we don't quite make it to 525 yet, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Where's the VWAP at? I mean, I know mine says 478, but that's probably not right. It's never right in the Asia session. And I zoom out, zoom in, I do all the things, and it still doesn't fix it. So I did leave a few points on the table there. A few points, just a few pointers. $477 to 80. Well, I guess it is close. Looking like we're going to fill the gap. Somebody said that earlier, that it usually fills the gap right away. It might have been Michael, I think. Somebody said that. Don't remember who it was. Oh, for Topstep X? Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't change up to 15 minutes. Like, it should be the same 1 minute all the way up to 15 minutes, but should be the same. There she goes. Black Phoenix, I don't know. I don't usually worry about that kind of stuff. I just kind of trade price action. You had this push up, the failure to go lower on this bar, didn't sweep the low, didn't take this liquidity, and then you had a bullish engulfing behind it. So that to me was a sign to kind of take a little long there. So nice job, Takamura. So, and I mean, we got the gap up there. New week opening gap, not very big this week. That's okay. Not a whole lot of news over the weekend there that I know of. So we'll see if we can kind of get above that gap there and build some structure. Then we'll maybe look for longs. You know, can zoom out and look to the left. But I'm thinking that this gap, we may touch this gap and then run this 375 area. Wouldn't be shocked if we, you know, did something like that. And then maybe by the time the London is, we're down here, maybe we sweep some of that and then end back up at the highs coming into New York. Who knows? It's all a guessing game, right? It's all a guessing game. Let's go right. Nice job. Crossover the 50 EMA is juicy. Let me see the 50. I don't usually play it on the... I don't usually play it this time of day. So what you'd like to see, you know, I talk about the 50. I'd like to see these get above it, get a nice spread between the EMAs, and then look for a pullback touch. You got kind of a nice little wick up here, you know, that could be your drawn liquidity, maybe. 589. They don't pay daily, Hassam. They pay once a week. They process usually on Wednesday. So if you request on Friday, they approve on Monday, they remove the funds on Tuesday, usually have the money on Wednesday, something like that. So could flip green in the next 30 minutes. Yeah. This could be an okay spot to long. I don't know. It's just kind of, I mean, we tapped into this bearish gap here and, you know, now we got a pretty decent size rejection there. Does it hold? I do like the 90 area. Yeah, I took one on Friday. Got long at 66. Let's go. Nice job, Moses. Yeah, I've taken quite a bit of payouts from my fund of futures. I'm thinking about a stab long here, but I don't know if it makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. Yeah, I just took 1,200 from my fund of futures. I mean, I'll show you. I don't care. This is what I've taken from them. 1158, 1141, 1197, 675, 1200, 1200, 1051, 750, 1000, 1000. Those are my payouts from my fund of futures. 3 days away. Let's go. Right. I found that they're actually one of the easiest prop firms to get a payout with, and I'm liking them a lot more than, you know, like as far as short-term payout type deal there. It's really, really nice, and they pay very fast. I literally requested at like 6 on Friday. Money was in my account at like 6:20, 6:15. So, and I think they still got the $87 deal going on. I want to pick up a couple. I think they do. 15% off. I think it ends today or maybe tonight. I think it does. I need to pick up a couple of those. I forgot over the weekend. 12 in the most you can take. Yes, that's the max payout. I don't know when it changes from that, but that is the max payout. If we pop back above 500 here, I might stab. What up, Raphael? Might stab long if we pop back above 500. And just kind of put my stop at the low. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it doesn't want to go. You're up 1,300, but if I take 1,200, will that make me? Yes, it does. Right. So that's why I've been through the a few accounts with them, because when you take a payout, take a max payout, you blow the account. Now, the easiest way to not do that is to do what I did on this one. I built it up to 2,750, and then I took out the 1,200. So now I still have 1,450 in drawdown there on that account. So it's just all up to you. I say take the money. That's what I say. If you get to 1,200, take the money. Yeah, Yoji. It took a minute, didn't it? It's okay because you can buy another one, right? Buy another one and just get it passed. I want to kind of take the long here, but kind of feels, I don't know. Exactly full time. Very methodical advice. Very methodical. That's what we do. That's an interesting candle there. All right, I'm going to take it here. I'm going to put my stop at the low. I'm going to look for the run through the 510. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Let's look for that run through into 5. Actually, 508. We'll see how she works. Can she run? I'm going to stop the break even at 503, 504. 503 will be up 6 points. I'll probably go stop the break even there. Let's see. Yeah, 12 consecutive green days in a Bulenox fund and didn't take a payout, lost it all. Dude, take the payout, Yoji. Come on. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing? Take the payout. Yeah, I always take the payout. Even if it blows the account, I'm taking the money. So that's, just one of those things I've learned through hard lessons there of not taking payouts. So, I mean, music, if you're at payout and there's no buffer and you're not going to, I would take the money anyway and just start working on another account. But if you want to leave a buffer, then at least $1,000. Probably need at least 1,000 would be ideal. Got to get my bag and run. That's right, Forever Noble. Oh, goodness. There we go. She's about to run lower. You dirty girl. I don't want to marry the long. I mean, I would DCA into it and pull my stop lower, but I don't want to marry the long here. Wow. She just plummeted. They don't require a buffer, Takamura. Up $353 after that loss. No, they don't require a buffer, but, Oh, I'm on the 1 minute. I thought I was on the 5 minute. I was over here on the 1 minute. I thought I was on the 5. Oops. All right. I mean, do we run down into the 447s now? I don't know. Yes, bouncing off 38. Way back. What's wrong, Maxie? Always take the payout. The money doesn't count until it's in the bank. Yeah, that's what I say. We need that good luck back from Maxie. Bark? Yeah, maybe. We did just test the VWAP here. We did break through the 90, and we failed to kind of make a new high there. That usually is kind of a sign that maybe we want to move lower. If we don't reclaim the 90 here, I might short this. Maybe target that 47 area. Put the stop at the high. All right, I'm going to short it. I'm going to put the stop at the high here. And I'm going to target this 47 area. See if we can get a little run here. Why not? I do think since we lost the 90, ES is kind of testing the VWAP there. We probably run lower. So, Maxie, what are we barking at? What are we whining about? Short or long, Max? I don't know. You tell me. Oh, you're up 30 points. Nice job, Michael. Yeah, if we retest the 90, I may add 1 into this. Come here. I got my door shut. He hates it when I shut the door. He likes to be able to run around the house and do whatever he wants. Come here. I will pet you. It's fine. All right, can we go lower? Can we go lower? We got room here. I think we get a little elevator. If there's any such thing of an elevator in the Asia session or whatever this is considered. Pivot at 46. Nice. I do see that. You can barely see it, but it's right there. Might front run it by, let me front run the 50 level. Yes, working its way below the 38. I think it can retest the 32. That should take us down to the 50. So let's see here. Think about like when to go break even. Maybe like 65. Something like that. Maybe 67. I'd hate to go break even though and it push back up and stop me out and then go. That would make me not happy. Well, there's the push back up. Only goes up and down. We'll see, Michael. I mean, there is technically an order block here, but you could just tap into that and rip. All right, I'm going to add 1 there. We'll take it off at 70. Might just rip our face off. It's kind of what it looks like it's doing here. But we'll give it time. Need a big rejection here. You just bought one micro for fun? Max, what you got to say about this, bro? What you got to say? What's that? He said something. I don't know what did he tell me? Is he telling me to get out? 202 orders at 65. Nice. Kind of want to see this thing push on down here. I don't really want to see it reclaim that 500 level. If it does, I'll probably get out. He's got to analyze. Max, we need clear and decisive direction here. Okay, we can't just get a whimper. All right, we got to know what's going to happen. All right, ES pushing back down here. Let's see this waterfall down here. Come on, give me the elevator. Give it to me one time. Give me the elevator one time. The elevator one time. The problem at this time of night is like I second guess myself and this and that, you know. Yeah, that's what I was about to just say, Michael. You know, I sit there and I'm like, all right, long, all right, short. And then next thing you know, it goes one or the other, usually the opposite of what you're in. So, I mean, honestly, if we analyze this from just like a higher low perspective, I mean, that's kind of what it's doing, right? Higher low, failed to take this low here, higher low. Didn't make a new high, but still. You're holding your buys from 499. Nice job. Well, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, we need to be full time. 462. I mean, that'd be nice. Take out the 462. Draw it towards it. I'm starving, guys. I'm so hungry. Making your ear hairs dance. Scary and creepy. Hey, you know what that's from. Liam Neeson. I will find you and I will kill you. Oh, man. 2-minute FVG at 85. Oh, no. Maybe that's what's holding us up here, huh? Maybe that's what's doing it. Yeah, I got to work on the accent. You're right. Oh. Uh-oh. Pine Tree's going long. And I'm short. Rude. So rude, Pine Tree. I would never fade Pine Tree. I would never fade the Pine Tree. I'm going to go stop to break even at 74, 75. Spoken like a true Excel marketer. That's right. I guess technically this is a bullish harami. If we hit this low, I'm going to go... I'm going to take one at that low. That's 10 points, and I'll go stop to break even there. Come on, push it lower. Give it to me right now. I don't want to wait for it. Give it to me right now. Can't say for sure it'll hit 62. Yeah. Nothing's never guaranteed, that's for sure. Give it to me right now. I don't want to wait for it. All right, I'm taking one off there. Taking the one off there. I actually probably will take. Yeah, why not? That seems reasonable. All right, stop to break even here, plus a point or two just to cover the slippage. Trump tweet, everyone loses. I got my stops in, so. I did get caught in a Trump tweet one time last week. One of those Trump tweets got me. It got me. Oh, come on, girl. Get on down there. You can do it. You can do it. I'm going to go ahead and lock in a little something something here. I'm going to lock in a little something more. I'm going to go for... Let's keep that $200 bag secured here. Let's keep that $200 bag. The China tariff news was not really news. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably just leave this break even, to be honest. There's only 18 seconds on... Oh, it got me. I was thinking about doing it. I was going to move it back up. After I realized this is kind of putting it just a little... One green bar, probably going to expand lower. But we're up 589 on this funded account tonight. Day one trading it, so can't complain. Benny's got me. Almost got 62 there. You should actually get... If it breaks 62, if there's so many orders sitting here, you should get a decent little punch down into the 47 probably. You would think that you get a little punch lower there right through the 47 to sweep that liquidity. At least maybe the 55. Oh my goodness. The hunger bug is real. Head and shoulders. Yeah, it does kind of look like head and shoulders, huh? Does kind of look that way. You've been doing the same thing, holding for longer and larger trades, but it definitely hits my break even more. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I got to stop moving the stop. You didn't have the hearts. Pine Tree was taking the wrong trade. Oh, you didn't give him a hint. I saw he was long, but there was a bullish harami. I like those more at the highs and lows instead of like middle. You're a bull. Devin's a bull. It could. I mean, like, I'm a bull too, Devin, but like I'm looking for something like this. That's why I showed earlier. I don't know if you were in here on the ES chart. So I'm looking for a spike to take out the 2 p.m. swing low from yesterday. And then a recovery, maybe a long off this to take this back up. So this is the ES chart. It's kind of what I'm looking for. And this may not happen. This might happen in the middle of the night. It might happen in London. Might happen. I mean, you never know, right? You never know when it's going to happen. Yeah, exactly, Devin. You like big dips and big rips, and I cannot lie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if we can give up the 70s here, I think if we run into the 62, you might get an initial little bounce. But usually if you got a lot of liquidity resting there, you'll kind of, which that's kind of an odd area. I don't quite know why it's sitting at 62. I don't really get that, but I think you could get a nice little push down off that level. You might bounce initially and then fill those orders and push down. All right, here we go. There's the running through the 62. Let's see if we get a little push through here. You want to see a little expansion below this low, below 55, right into this wick. And again, I think this is a good area to expect to be swept as well if you're still holding runners and stuff. We just moved to stop too soon. We're not super familiar with this time of day, so I know you're not supposed to really move stops. 61 is the midpoint. I got you. Oh, it disappeared. You would like to see the next push to be right through 47 there. ES has not made it back to 32. If we fail to take this low, then we might rip back up to that gap, but it should take it. I mean, you would think. Yeah, the 15-minute low. Yeah, that makes sense. Pop through there, you should see a decent size candle, but we'll see. Here we go. Can it do it? What's today? Sunday? I gotta find something to eat. And I don't know. Chick-fil-A's closed, so. Oh, you played too much today on all the toys? Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be fun. The only toy I was on was the lawnmower. The lawnmower. And the weed eater. That's it. I got some tarot cards sent to me from Oracle. These cards. Tasty Tarot. Not quite sure how you use them, but Oracle sent these to me. I have to get him to give me some insights on how to use them. 'Cause I have no clue. I want to wait for the next setup. I feel like I've chased a little bit, and I don't want to call it lucky, but been fortunate that I haven't been caught on the wrong side of a couple of these moves. So, yeah, Chick-fil-A. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A's are everywhere here, Takamura. You played on it today. The lawnmower played you. Yeah, for sure. My lawnmower's been super reliable. I've only got like 60 hours on it. I think I've had it like 4 or 5 years at this point. Maybe 4 years. So I don't put a whole lot of hours on it. We got that John Deere lawn tractor. That John Deere. But yeah, if you guys didn't know that Trader Oracle has another channel, it's called Tarot Oracle. He's got like 50K subs. If you didn't know. I hear Pine over there talking. I had to put my headphones on so I could listen to Pine. Yeah, I hear what he says, Yoji. I typed in there, I'm the queen. That's what he was reading. All right, let's see here. Push back through 62 now. We should see a decent move here. Can we see a decent move now? Come on, give it to us. There it is. There it is. That little sweep right there. Lower. I mean, that was like 4 points, but that looked huge. It was like 10 points. It looked huge. Oh, you didn't recognize me without the hat? Well, I just want to show everybody, I got a little bit of hair left on top. I mean, it's definitely, it's doing its own thing where it's trying to, like, click away on me, but we got a little bit of hair up there, a little hair. If I'm 6'2", so most people don't see the top of the head anyway. So here's the thing: ES did not take that 32 level there, and we're already bouncing. But Nasdaq did run the local low here. So there's a little bit of a bullish S&T. You want the previews to say high and higher? Yeah, I would like the sweep through the 374. I think that would be like very ideal for a nice long. So yeah, I agree, Michael. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Like, I want a nice push lower and then look for longs. It may not play out until London or New York. A lot of times I wake up and the stuff that I'm looking for played out overnight. But if you just joined us, I did play the opening gap. Basically, this is something I've been kind of watching. If you go back and look, especially on a Sunday, if we go back and look at the Sunday gaps, usually you open, and then you run lower to some degree, right? Or whatever way the gap is. Let's go back and look at last week's gap. I mean, look at that. So open up higher, open up and just ran higher there. 150 points, especially the Sunday gap. You can make that play on the Sunday gap quite a bit. London gets the best entries. Yeah, I used to trade London all the time, but not so much anymore. My body can no longer do London. I did it for like a year straight. I got up for London and New York. I would get up from London, trade for an hour, hour and a half, and then go to sleep. Get back up for New York. We cannot do that any longer. The body says no, thank you. There's top of the hour. Skag turf. Dang, goodness. Nice. London opens at 3 a.m. Eastern, Dylan. There's the 47. ES pushing through the 32. We might get this set up here. Let's see. Can we sweep the 374? We'll be looking for longs out of that area. It's still a ways down there. It feels like if you short the London Open, you always win. Maybe. You know, your luck it would be choppy that day, Amelia. Yeah, that's the problem. You get up and then it's choppy and you feel like, you know. Man, I kind of want to. I'm going to stab here. This is probably bad. I'm going to do it anyway. It's probably bad, but we're going to do it anyway. I got in way too late. Max doesn't like it either. Yeah, I should have probably been in off the 50 level, to be honest. Looking for a little push, but it doesn't look like we're going to get it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, ES is losing the 32 here. I should probably just eat this. I'll give it a little bit here. We'll go 62.50 for our break-even stop if we get there. If we don't get there, we'll take this off if we lose the 50. Yeah, I should have longed the 50 is what I should have did. I'm long, Dylan. If this is blue, I'm long. But I don't love it at this point. So if we lose the 50, I'm just going to get out. Boom, boom, boom. Just looking for a little reaction off the 50. Again, I'm in way too late. But ES is at a pivot point here too, 531. So we'll see if that holds, at least temporarily. ES's. I'm not sure if it's going to hold it, to be honest. This thing is not moving. All right, I think I'm just going to kill this. As soon as I kill it, it'll go. All right, I'm going to risk 9 points. Probably too tight. Full time, this is the 5-minute chart. That's why. And there we go. Stopped out. Still up 385. ES is pushing below that pivot point there. Yeah, I should have probably waited for this candle to close. Or I should have been in off the reclaim of the 50 there. It did push back up into the 60. That would have been a nice 10 points off that level. It'll probably work, but because I wouldn't be stopped out yet. There comes the new candle. Spread in EQ is 18 ticks. Really? That's insane. And now there it goes. This is coming into the new candle here. New 5-minute. All right, well, I was just going to jump on for like an hour tonight, guys. It's been an hour and 13 minutes. I'm going to call it there. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. I got to go get some dinner to eat. I'm starving. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.